We are live with Jorge Masvidal. Thank you, brother. How you feeling? You might have to speak up. I'm not even sure how this volume works. This is all new to me too. It's a nice hat. Where'd you get it?
It's my company.
Let me see it. Well, show me.
5, baby.
All right, I need one, you guys. I need a Team Masvidal hat, please.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah. So yeah. So this is just a generic BS thing that I want to do. You know, there's nothing crazy that we're going to be going over. Just talking about gym stories. You know, nothing too crazy. Although you know, you and I stick to a code, as you said during the Ben Askren fight. We don't talk about what goes on in the gym, but you know, there are some funny shit.
Hey, Bean, can I get a refill, brother? Sorry, man.
No, it's all good. You just finished training, guys.
Hook me up.
So
that one over there.
I remember the first time I actually trained with you was when I was fighting Matt Lee. I know you know Matt Lee.
Yeah, I know Matt Lee.
Yeah, you know Matt Lee. And I remember I was coming down here, and I remember
opponent,
there were the toughest, right? Matt, I hope you're watching this, man. He cornered me like 3 or 4 times after that. But I love that guy. But so I remember I came down here, you know, I was just a wrestler doing MMA. Later on, I called myself an MMA fighter that used my wrestling. But I remember you would just pop me up and create angles. I spoke with Kayla about this last week. And just you just knew how to like stop me from coming forward and going off to the side, and then just lighten me up. Was that like a normal thing you better do to wrestlers? I know that you know how to pick apart like styles and stuff like that.
The boxing always came very natural to me since young. That was like the first thing that was very innate to me. You know, like whether it was pad work, hitting the bag, or things related with the hand-eye coordination, reflex, that came very easy to me. The wrestling itself, as you know, I had to put in more hours in my striking. You know, I had to wrestle day and night to get to where I'm at. That's something that didn't come too easy or natural for me. So I like still to this day, I spend more time wrestling, grappling, anti-wrestling, anti-grappling than I actually do throwing my strikes, because I could learn a sequence, a technique, a setup rather quick. Standing wrestling, you know, I have to drill it, and I know myself. So that's also what's created a good work ethic. Like if it takes you 50 drills of a double leg, of a certain type of double leg, and you write it down packed, it takes me like 300, not exaggerating. So what that's done, it's created a great work ethic for me. But the boxing's always been able to come way more natural, you know.
You always really enjoyed amateur wrestling, right? Like, I remember you told me that I remember you go to NCAAs and stuff like that. Like that
Still do. I went to last year's NCAAs. I'll be at March Madness again. I am the fucking biggest collegiate fan. I love it. I love collegiate fan. I love freestyle. I love international competition. But I am such a fan of the collegiate run.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, no, you were always, like, I always, like, you know, this place was always the Avengers. We're at American Top Team, by the way. I didn't say that before. This place was always the Avengers. I always figured if you were a superhero, I always told you that you'd be Deadpool, because you're good at everything, but you don't shut the hell up. You don't poor connection.
I'll take Deadpool.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like a Thanos type dude, but I'll take Deadpool too. Yeah, I'd be Deadpool, bitch.
If there was Thanos, who would be Thanos? All right, you let us know who would be Thanos in the MMA world. But okay, Thanos. Who beats Thanos? Does Cosmic Ghost Rider beat Thanos?
No, he works for Thanos. What do you mean?
No, I thought Cosmic Ghost. I thought that was
Cosmic Ghost Rider works for Thanos.
Oh no, okay. I thought it was somebody else.
To beat Thanos, you need those like super entities teamed up, in which Thanos is it gloved up Thanos, or you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, gloved up and non-gloved up is 2 different.
You know?
Cool. All right, so one
and
thing.
Then there's old Thanos. There's Thanos that has Hulk by a chain. He has fucking Gladiator Hulk by a chain.
I gotta read that one.
Oh yeah, bro. This is when he fights Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer's a fight for Thanos. You know, he comes with the whole squad and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to love just bullshitting comics. So another thing I want to talk about is your Gamebred FC. You know, I don't think that people realize the magnitude of that. I just think it's amazing because, you know, you started with the backyard bare knuckle fighting, and now you legitimize it. Like you and your company, you and First Round Management. That's huge. I mean, was that like, I mean, you're not an emotional guy, but was that like emotional that these guys could do it and get paid and stuff?
Definitely a milestone.
Like really, they got paid, but
definitely a milestone. Definitely that I'm able to bring, like, there's guys that had 3-4 fights, and I was able to bring them several thousands of dollars in sponsorships. So the guys that got like bonuses.
Right.
We gave out crypto coin. We were the first promotion of paying crypto coin. And we were very thankful to get the sponsors jumped on board, and we were able to give guys for bonuses $5,000 of cryptocurrency, which ended up turning for some of them into $20,000. I mean, it was like one of the most fulfilling things I've done in my career, to be able to give so much back, especially in the same way that I came up, which is the bare knuckle. And there's something about when people watch bare knuckle, it's more primal. It's more, you get more of a connection in a way a lot of people are turned off by. But a lot of people that do make that connection is like a forever fan because they know what the person inside that cage is going through, you know?
Listen,
it's
man.
nothing like it, you know?
Dude, they said MMA when it first started was barbaric and was going nowhere, was going to die, you know? And look at it now. So who's to say that bare knuckle boxing that's not going to happen, you know? Like, that's why, like, I believe bare knuckle.
I don't know about that boxing shit.
Sorry.
I don't know about that MMA shit.
Honestly, I think I would do
boxers that get chopped up when they come on this side, bro.
I would do bare knuckle MMA before I would do the combat jiu-jitsu. I'm not getting slapped. I'm either fighting or I'm not. You know, like I'm either.
If you slap me, I'm gonna wait for you.
Yes, yeah, right. Like I'm not getting slapped. But no. Another reason why, like, I'm so happy with everything for you the last few years is because, like, I knew this is you. You know, you always look out for people who are working hard and stuff like that. You've done it for me my whole career. You're doing it now. You know, and you just trained. You know, you set time aside for me, and this is you with the volume turned way up, and it's bringing you Stardom, and it's fantastic, man. Like, I don't know if I ever told you that. I'm so happy for you. I love seeing it. Yeah, and I know that there's times where you had my back, and I didn't even know it. I found out later from other people.
Just a goon from Trill 5.
Yeah. No, there's definitely times you pissed me off. Totally times you pissed me off. Like I said, you never say the right thing.
I piss a lot of my teammates off on the content, but a good piss off, you know? You know, I'm trying to get the best out of you. Same way you're trying to get the best out of me.
Yeah.
And especially now, I'm much more calmer. But when I was younger, I was like,
about it.
I was a nutball.
No, you never hurt me. It was never like a physical. You just mentally would just bust my balls, and it drove me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was you.
I you know, in those long training camps where me and you were like 6, 7, 8 weeks together, mashed up once a day, twice a day, you know, and then like fucking sometimes every day, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and then like who shows
it's
up?
a warfare, man. I can't make you come in there 100% of the mind.
No.
Same way, I'm playing chess, I'm fucking with you the whole time. I'm figuring shit out, I'm testing the water, you know?
Richie, I mean, okay, I'm going to break the rules and I'm going to talk about training. I did get you 2 out of 3 takedowns that time.
That time that Richie was what? Yeah, but then you gassed like a pig, so it's like...
Doesn't matter. It was 2 out of 3. It was 2 out of 3. If you only need 2, why are you going for 3? You know, you got to learn to take rounds off, right? But, man, that's basically all I wanted, man. I really wanted to spend time with you, you know, and, you know, what great excuse, you know, I'm trying to pop this, you know, I guess it's a podcast, but it's just my Instagram Live, YouTube stuff. Any other sponsors? You spoke about stuff with the bare knuckle boxing, bare knuckle MMA.
I want to thank my #1 sponsor. He's been with me since a child, so right now, the reason why I got everything I got, and that's God Almighty, Jesus. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God Almighty. When I look back, and I mean, you've seen the whole epic climb, like how I was getting to practice before, and and the lifestyle I was living, and where I was living, and shit. I was living in the gym, living in the car, just to make it happen. Never caring, never like, oh man, this sucks or nothing. I just kept my faith in God and in myself, and I'm here. So I always thank God every chance I get, every platform I get. Thank you, God Almighty.
Man, you just reminded me. I remember after you beat Nate, came in here, you know, now you're making some money. You came into practice and all your clothes and your training equipment was in a plastic bag in public.
Still the same. You should change, bro. I'm still a day can of glue, baby.
Yeah. But that's all we got, guys. We're out.
Check my boy out. Tell him where to watch.
You can check this out at the Cornerman _MMA. Obviously, you guys know. Thank you guys so much. You know, we'll do some more stuff. I want to do maybe some training stuff sometime. Get me back in the gym. I need an excuse to get back in here. And yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you so much.